My name is Dave Gardner. I'm an associate professor at Ohio State University. I've known Mark Jordan for the last 11 years. Mark is a wonderful friend and a fantastic leader, and he's got a lot of ideas and a great vision. One of his ideas was to have a student quiz bowl at our OTF annual conference. The student contest at the OTF conference has been very successful. We've had many of our two-year schools here in Ohio participate, and it was really a wonderful idea that he developed. Mark has done other things like this last year with the controversies associated with the herbicide Imprellis. He arranged a meeting at his country club that included a couple of faculty from OSU, but then also some claims agents and insurance adjusters, and the idea of the meeting was to have an educational session about some of the issues involved with the use of that herbicide. Again, Mark is excellent mentor, leader, and a good friend.
Hi, I'm Matt Williams with Ohio State University. I'm a member of the Ohio Turfgrass Foundation and the Golf Course Superintendents Association of America. And I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about Mark Jordan, who's running for the Board of Directors for the GCSAA. I've known Mark for about 5 or 6 years. I first met him when he was the president of the Ohio Turfgrass Foundation, and I've been very impressed with Mark's leadership with the turfgrass industry within Ohio, with the Ohio Turfgrass Foundation, and in particular in his dedication to seeing that turfgrass was recognized by the state legislature with the Ohio Turfgrass Week, which was authorized by Governor Strickland a couple years ago. So it's been a joy to work with Mark and see how he has helped lead and shape the turfgrass industry in Ohio. And I hope you'll consider voting for Mark Jordan as a member of your board of directors for the Golf Course Superintendent Association of America. Thank you.
Hello, this is Karl Danneberger, professor of turfgrass science at The Ohio State University. I have known Mark Jordan for over 20 years, ever since he arrived here as a student. And during that time, I was privileged to be his advisor and also his instructor in class and also his friend. Mark was an outstanding student, extremely enthusiastic, and you could tell that he loved the golf business from day one. And that also, too, that he exhibited tremendous leadership qualities even back as a student, being very active and a leader of the turf club, taking on several initiatives that helped the club grow during those early years. I think one of the things that has struck me the most about Mark is his continued involvement with the industry, not only on the behalf of Ohio State University, but also the turfgrass industry here in Ohio, and specifically speaking, that he was instrumental in getting Turfgrass Week here in Ohio signed into legislation and law a few years ago. So Mark has demonstrated enthusiasm and leadership qualities that we take tremendous pride in, knowing that he's an alumnus of Ohio State.
Hi, I'm John Street, a turfgrass extension specialist with Ohio State University. Past executive director of the Ohio Turfgrass Foundation and presently director of education of the Ohio Turfgrass Foundation. And I'd just like to make a few comments regarding my experiences with Mark Jordan over the years as a representative of Ohio State University and the Ohio Turfgrass Foundation. Mark graduated from OSU in 1986 and he became a member of the Ohio Turfgrass Foundation Board of Trustees in 1999, and he served on the Ohio Turfgrass Foundation Board from 1999 to 2008. Mark was president of the Ohio Turfgrass Foundation in 2007. He certainly distinguished himself during those years as a great leader. He's probably served on all the OTF committees during that period of time. He has served on the Government Relations Committee for the Golf Course Superintendents Association of America, and he was heavily involved, and he was one of the principal individuals that worked on getting an Ohio Turfgrass Week established through OSU and the Ohio Turfgrass Foundation, working with Ohio State legislators. And so now we have the last week of May every year designated as Ohio Turfgrass Week. Mark was the principal individual behind that. He has been a regular speaker at the Ohio Turfgrass Conference and Show over the years, speaking on a wide variety of topics. and he also has been engaged quite readily with as an instructor coming down to Ohio State University to participate in providing lectures and providing information to many of our different kinds of turfgrass classes. I would also indicate he's been heavily involved with Play Golf Ohio. He's also been heavily involved with our new, assisting us in our new professional golf management program in the last few years. He certainly has advanced the image, the professionalism, and the overall health of the golf and turfgrass industry in general in Ohio and throughout the nation. And I would conclude by saying he's a great idea man. He has excellent leadership skills, and Mark Jordan is a doer. And that means when he initiates something, he is an individual that makes sure and follows through that it gets done. And that is a great quality that I admire about him. And he's done much for Ohio State, and again, much for OTF, and much for the turfgrass industry. So thank you.